spooky stars, it's me, Stargleam, and this is day 20 of my Spooktober series. Today I'm gonna read a fanfiction, which is the Corpse Bride fanfic, and it's an Emily and Victor one. It's called Corpse Bride Enchanted, and the summary is, what if Victor hadn't run away from Emily when he first met her? And it's written by iHeart Corpse Bride 249. And I will mess up on this fanfic. I'm telling you, I will mess this fanfic pretty good. Or at least I'll try to put some effort to it. Okay. But further delay, let's get this fanfic going. With this ring, Victor said, holding up the wedding ring in his hand. See what I mean? I will mess up. So I'll continue. I ask you to be mine. He finished, bending down and placing the ring on a hand like Ruth's. Oh, how great it felt to say these words here. Victor didn't know the reason to this, but he didn't need to know. Just as that feeling lingered inside of him, the feeling of being complete, whole, that's all he would ever need. A cold yet calming breeze blew through his shiny black hair, and he turned around to see about a dozen crows looking down at him. He had this feeling that they were trying to tell him something important, but it was more like they were warning him of something. But what? Before Victor's mind could even move to the next thought, his arm was suddenly pulled down into the cold snow and into the soil that lay below. Not knowing what in the world had happened, and quite being afraid of it, he pulled his arm from the ground with all the strength he had. That wasn't the end of it, though. The thing that kept trying to pull him back into the ground, but finally, after a few strong tugs, the thing snapped and sent him flying backwards, and he hit the ground hard. After taking a few deep breaths from the hard effort of saving himself from being sucked into the ground, he glanced at his arm to see what he had actually appeared pulled out with him. It was a skeleton arm. Victor gasped in fear and flung the arm that was clenching his tightly. Behind him, it landed a few feet away from him. For some reason, Victor felt drawn to it. Sorry about that. He had felt a bit of loneliness rise up to him, as it had been separated from him. Victor could only stare at it before he heard a loud pounding sound and turned his head to see what it was. There was something under the ground, and it was trying to get out, to get to him. It wasn't before, oh my god, sorry guys. It wasn't long before the thing burst out of the hole and rose up from the ground. But It wasn't the cruel, evil, scary thing he had thought it was going to be. It was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. It was a girl, a corpse. She wore a long, powdered woolen dress, and her skin was smooth and a beautiful light blue. Her dark blue hair flowing down to her wrists in waves. She lifted her veil and looked deep into his eyes as she said, "I do." She moved her hand, reaching out to him, and before Victor could process what he was doing, he reached up and took her smooth hand. He slowly got up, enchanted by her beauty, and kept staring into her glorious eyes. He felt he was Marise's, I don't know how to pronounce that. There, by her beauty. Victor wasn't confused at all about what had happened. Most people would, but he was a smarter than most people. He had said his vows over her resting place, and she rose out of the grave, thinking they were now married to be her new husband. But this was no mistake. Victor had meant to say his vows to her. He had meant to marry her, even he didn't had known at the time. It was destiny, love at first sight. She smiled at him and said in her angel-like voice, "You may kiss the bride." Victor cupped the side of her face with his right hand. He leaned down and kissed her passionately. After they parted from the long, but not too long kiss, crows swirled around them and took them to the land below. Victor was a bit afraid of all the corpses at first, but they welcomed him, and like he was family. He had soon learned about many things in common with him, and felt much happier with the people from the land of the dead than the land of the living. Victor's love for his bride Emily was deep. He would do anything for her. When there was a complication with their marriage, Victor didn't hesitate to go up to the land of living so he could die for Emily. So there was now the corpse bride and the corpse groom, and he would always be with and he would always be Emily's, and Emily would always be his. The end. I am so sorry, guys, if I did mess up, which I clearly did. But I did enjoy reading the fanfic, other words. And, yeah. I hope you guys like me reading the fanfic. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And, yeah. So, later, guys.